In the 2023 Republican State of the Union response, Sarah Huckabee Sanders called for a new generation of Republican leadership. I am willing to step up and offer fresh, innovative ideas. These ideas will ensure that we continue to win in the future. I am a highly moral person. With everything I'm about to say, it is for keeping our society a moral one. My purpose on earth is to help others. That is my goal, and I intend to do that through these thoughts. Without criticism, people cannot improve, both as a moral and politically intellectual society. We must be willing to embrace criticism when its main purpose is for improvement. We cannot turn into the far left who scream and cancel everyone who do not portray every single belief in existence that is identical to their own. We are on the side of morality, and we must remain that way. According to Pew Research, 15% of American atheists are Republicans. Out of these Republicans, 42% identify as conservative. This can be expected to increase as, over time, more Americans are identifying as non-religious. Today, nearly 1/3 of Americans are non-religious. That is an undeniably significant proportion. Those people need a home in our two major political parties, and they sure should not be looking at the Democrats. We don't want them feeling they should vote Democratic or Independent just because Republicans have not adequately spread the message of being open to them. Not all atheists are on one side. Even though I have discussed conservative atheists, we cannot forget about a good proportion of atheists who are moderates. Moderates, especially in battleground states, hold the key to winning elections. Acceptance of all religious beliefs, or lack thereof, is a key to moral and political superiority. The reason there are more atheists identifying with the Democratic Party than the Republican Party is because the Republicans with the loudest voices have pushed the idea that atheists are not welcome. These identifying with the Democratic Party are not all ultra-progressive or even moderate, but feel as if they have no place in the Republican Party. Among atheists who identify as Republican, 43% say they are moderate. Among atheists who identify as Democratic, 23% identify as moderate and 3% as conservative. These are significant chunks of citizens that the Republican Party must work to keep or persuade. With these people on our side, we can ensure our messages of moral citizenship can be guided through proper policy for future generations. We should be able to make friends and accept anyone. We should not hate or disregard people for the sole reason being they have a single belief that differentiates from our own. That is what the foundation of our nation was based on, freedom of ideals. I am very accepting of everyone, no matter their viewpoints on major subjects. Conservative atheists are pushed to a corner of society that neither mainstream side acknowledges. There may be famous conservatives who are, in fact, atheists, but are afraid to state that due to the backlash they would receive. We also have a progressive media that pushes the argument atheists cannot be Republican or conservative. We must ensure religion is kept out of politics and politics is kept out of religion. This is for the same reason as to why we should keep politics out of sports. Look at what happened to our major sports leagues when they fully embraced a crazy ideological agenda. The same thing happened with religion, as now woke activists say God uses they-them pronouns. We must ensure we are able to convince this population from a viewpoint that reflects their own reasoning on all conservative stances. Think about this. Would you vote for a conservative atheist who is just as patriotic and right-wing as a Christian conservative, or would you vote for a progressive Christian who believes in the Bible as much as any other Christian, but is as woke as the far left can possibly be? When voting, you should be focused on how policy will be influenced under that person, not his non-political beliefs. If someone is a conservative atheist, he can still believe in traditional values, marriage being a union between a man and a woman, pro-life, pro-capitalism, pro-democracy, and everything else a conservative believes in. Let us adapt these ideals to establish a new generation of successful Republicans. A red wave shall emerge, the likes of which we may have never seen before. This new generation will birth the guides of what our founders wanted as seen through our great First Amendment. Utilize the skills of these citizens. Give them a greater purpose in life. Give them the right to be among their own kind. This kind we can all unite under. That label is a simple one: conservative.